Ever heard someone say, "Oh, depression, it's just being sad. You just need to snap out of it, maybe, take a walk, or think positive thoughts"? Let me tell you, this kind of thinking, it's not only wrong, but also damaging. Hi, I'm Morgan, a medical student on a mission to tackle medical myths. And today, we're busting the idea that depression is just sadness. Welcome to MythRex, where we separate facts from fiction in the world of health and medicine. I'm Morgan, a medical student, here to help you navigate the sea of misinformation and uncover the truth behind popular medical myths. Every week, we'll tackle trending topics, answer your burning questions, and give you science-backed explanations in a way that's easy to understand. If you're ready to bust myths, learn something new, and take charge of your health, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a thing. First, let's get our definition straight. Sadness is an emotion we've all experienced. You feel sad when something upsetting happens, a breakup, losing a job, or even just a bad day. It's part of being human, and it usually fades with time or a change in circumstances. Depression, on the other hand, is a clinical condition. It's a disorder that affects your thoughts, emotions, and even physical health. According to the DSM-5, which is basically the Bible of psychiatry, depression isn't just about feeling sad. It involves persistent low mood, loss of interest or pleasure in activities, fatigue, and even physical symptoms like changes in sleep or appetite. In fact, studies show that depression is linked to changes in brain function. Researchers have identified altered activity in the prefrontal cortex and amygdala, areas of the brain responsible for decision-making, mood regulation, and emotion. It's not just a mental state, it's a medical condition with biological underpinnings. Now, let's talk about the difference between sadness and depression. Imagine this. You feel upset, maybe cry, and vent to a friend, but after a while, maybe a day, maybe a week, start to move on. That's sadness. Depression is different. It can happen even without a specific trigger. You might feel sad, but more than that, you feel numb, hopeless, and unable to enjoy things you used to love. This isn't just a passing mood, it can last weeks, months, or even years. A landmark study published in JAMA Psychiatry in 2013 found that people with depression often have decreased activity in the brain's reward system, which explains why they lose interest in activities they used to enjoy. This isn't about a lack of effort or motivation. It's literally how their brain is functioning. Now, let's address the snap out of it myth. Telling someone with depression to just cheer up is like telling someone with a broken leg to sprint a marathon. It's not just unhelpful, it's harmful. Depression is influenced by a combination of biological, psychological, and social factors. A study in The Lancet in 2016 highlighted how genetics plays a role. If you have a family history of depression, you're more likely to develop it yourself. And it's not just genetics. Chronic stress, trauma, and even physical illnesses can contribute. So when someone says, "just try harder," they're ignoring all these factors. Depression isn't about laziness or weakness. It's a real, diagnosable condition that often requires treatment. This could mean therapy, medication, or both. This myth isn't just annoying, it's dangerous. By treating depression as a character flaw instead of a medical condition, we create stigma. This stigma stops people from seeking help. For example, a study in the Journal of Mental Health in 2020 found that nearly 60% of people with depression avoid seeking treatment because they fear being judged. Let that sink in. More than half of people who are suffering don't get help because of stigma, and untreated depression can lead to devastating outcomes. It's one of the leading causes of disability worldwide, according to the World Health Organization. Even more concerning, untreated depression increases the risk of suicide. This isn't something we can afford to dismiss. So, if you can't just snap out of depression, what can you do? Well, just like you'd see a doctor for a broken leg, you should see a professional for depression. Treatments like cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, have been shown to be highly effective. And let's not forget medication. Antidepressants often get a bad rap, but they're life-saving for many people. A meta-analysis in the New England Journal of Medicine showed that antidepressants are significantly more effective than placebos in treating moderate to severe depression. Treatment isn't about fixing someone, it's about giving them tools and support to manage their condition, just like we do for diabetes or heart disease. So, let's put this myth to bed once and for all. Depression isn't just sadness. It's a serious, complex medical condition that requires understanding, compassion, and professional care, not dismissive advice. If you or someone you know is struggling, please know that help is available. Talk to a doctor, a therapist, or even a trusted friend. Depression is treatable, and no one has to face it alone. If this video taught you something, or if you just want to help fight stigma, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more myth-busting content. Together, we can create a world where mental health is treated with the respect it deserves. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time